Oh, time check, it's 11:39 p.m. I literally was just like, oh, let's do a reading. The train came by when I told you. I didn't even get to set my shit up. I was just like, tap the record button so they know how, that's how true it is with the train. I'm telling you, I'm right on time, and you're right on time to the show. Welcome in the room. OMG, speaking of the room, this room has seen the last 15 years of my life. Very soon, the Yu-Gi-Oh wall will come down. I don't know if this is the last video where the Yu-Gi-Oh 10 out of 10 English. The Yu-Gi-Oh wall is gonna come down. I don't know. Am I gonna put it up again? That's unfinished business. That's how you know I'm an artist for real, because I didn't even finish that. I was just like, oh, whatever, we'll keep it. I got hella Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, I don't know. I gotta redo the Yu-Gi-Oh wall in the new room. But that's really what you see how off track I'm getting? I don't know. But yeah, in the new room, we're transitioning rooms. I felt like I should tell you that, so like if in the next video you see me in a whole different setup, you know what the word is. Also, here, let's cleanse. OMG, we're a minute in. Let me shut the fuck up. Ooh, 10 of Swords reversed. I heard sir. Are you a sir? I got sirs watching me. And the Hanged Man. You uncomfortable, sir? I'm just kidding. Calling my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and infernals, as well as the collectives. Welcome in the room, welcome in the room, welcome in the room. Tell me the truth, nothing but the truth. Allow me to discern properly, clearly, truthfully for myself and the person watching this right now. Send back all negative energies, entities, beings, and intentions back to where they come from. And allow this to reach the people it's meant to reach. Amen, Ashe, Ave. I'm like watching the smoke from the incense unfurl, and it's totally in a spiral pattern, which is really beautiful, but also not normal at all. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. Feeling locked out of heaven. Like Bruno Mars. Locked out of heaven. How's that song go? You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long. What? For too long. They're giving me a story. Hold on. Now the 10 of Pentacles reverse, the Strength card, the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you feel like you've been putting in work. I'm working. I'm putting in all this goddamn work, and I'm looking at my work and it's not where I want it to be. Okay. Let's see what it is about that. I heard freaking out. Maybe you're freaking out about that. Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, like you're not having fun. This was supposed to be fun. You were supposed to be having fun. And you made it not fun. You're making it not fun. Knight of Cups reverse. No, I can't let myself accept love. No, I can't talk to this bitch because I gotta be on my grind. No, I can't talk to no hoes because Okay. Slow your roll. You got the game all fucked up, man. I feel like I'm talking to a man right now. I say that in the Ace of Wands. OMG. When's the last time I did that? I'm gonna say masculine-centered and not male-centered, because we don't do that over here. But I respect my men who are righteous. I don't know about the rest of them. I'll respect a righteous man, though. And you must be a righteous man if you're watching me, you know, like... But if you're, like, watching for real, you know? I keep looking at the smoke. Maybe it's because I'm a pyro. You need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your aura. You need to cleanse your aura, dog. You know, you don't have to be a man listening to this. It's just a very masculine energy because you're in a you've lost the balance. Justice just came out. That's what it is. You've lost the balance. It's not romantic anymore. It's not romantic. You're supposed to romanticize your life, even if it's not about romance, even if you're not like on someone. Like, you gotta be at least for your goals, and you're just like, damn, this shit is stressing me out, gang. This shit, I don't know. Like, relax. Relax. You're fucking up the flow. You're fucking up your own flow. Now I feel like I should like turn this off. Maybe you are healed. I have healed you. Maybe you're cleansed now. It's funny because like I don't feel like, actually, hold on. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you need to let shit burn. You need to let the old mentality die. Because I feel like, you know, that whole, like, I can't talk to hoes and be on my grind is very limiting. You're limiting yourself. You're trying to be limitless, unlimited, have infinite resources, infinite abundance, infinity, limitless. I can do whatever I want, go whatever I want, be whoever I want, say whatever I want. You can't do that if you're putting all these limits on yourself. Like, that don't make no sense. If you're trying to bring a lifestyle into fruition in life, you must move within that lifestyle. And if you want to move within a millionaire mindset, that's funny that this is coming up, you gotta let yourself spend money. Millionaires they're not worried about how much something costs. They're just like, give me the check, done, done. Because they know that they have more, or they know it's gonna be settled anyway. You're moving from a lack mentality. I can't do this without doing this first. Well, what if God, or whatever the hell you believe in, just wants to give you everything all at once? And you're being a stubborn, silly human because you're like, no, I think the way that my dream will come true is it's gonna go A, B, C. You're trying to apply 3D physical logic to the divine, and like, do they go hand in hand? Yes, but it is not. You're crashing 3D rules into the divine's world, and it's like, no, that's not how that works, bruh. That's just not how that works. That's just not how that works. It's just not how that's gonna go. That's not how that's gonna go. It's not how it's gonna work out. Like, you gotta be more free flowing with your energy. I keep hearing ikigai, ikigai, ikigai. Moving within your purpose. Moving within your purpose. Maybe you're Japanese. Maybe you want to go to Japan. Maybe you like Until Japan. The Hanged Man coming out again. That's how true it is. Remember I showed you him earlier? You're hella uncomfortable because you're refusing to see that you can have it all right now. You're like, oh, I need to wait until I get accomplished this goal. Why do you keep moving the goalposts of when you get to experience the entirety of what you want? I don't mean to be like speaking to you maybe a bit aggressively, but I feel like no one's telling you, you know, I feel like I'm the only one who's going to tell you this in the way that it should be told. You've already accomplished so much. Why do you keep moving the goalposts to when you get to be happy and experience happiness? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time you accomplished something big, you told yourself probably, I'm going to let myself enjoy something. And then something happened where the universe tested you and your commitment to yourself. It was like, oh, you said if we gave you a win. You said that. That's your word. They're testing the value of your word. You said the last time you won that you would treat yourself and you didn't. So you know what the universe sees? They're like, oh, they gave us a condition and then they changed the condition once we delivered on our end. They're not going to immediately punish you, but they will let you win again. Just to see if you change your mind. And maybe you didn't pass the test in the way you thought you did. I just keep hearing stubborn and change your mind. You're being stubborn and you need to change your mind about something. But not only do you need to change your mind about something, you need to take action on it. Like you can be like, I choose to love myself. Okay. Can you show us how you do that? That's what spirit is like. That's what God is like. Like, you can say anything you want, and you can try and finesse things any way you want, but the way God, spirit, source, the beings, the deities, your ancestors, whoever it is for you, the celestials, you're going up to them, you're like, yeah, I do this, I do this, I do that, I do that, and this is how this is gonna go. And they're just like, and then they're gonna go in the Rolodex of the Akashic Records, pull up your life on some Tony Stark shit, like, Jarvis, show me this. And they're gonna be like, oh, we just played the clips back and watched you, and you are chatting, so we're gonna give you what you think you deserve and what you deserve and what you can handle for right now. And it seems like right now you don't have the mindset to handle what you actually want. That's okay. You can change that. You've already changed your mind, I feel, or you just did after me saying all that. So now let's get into how can you take action on that. Mr. Man, the Emperor. Oh my God, Aries energy. You gotta come out, bro. How can my collective take action on actually putting into practice what we just learned here? Seven of Swords. You have to be strategic about whatever you're trying to do. You have to think about it like chess. I don't know how to play tech decks. I don't know, maybe that's a synchronicity or sign for someone. But I was about to say I don't know how to play chess. I would like for someone to teach me. I'd love to learn how to play chess because that shit looks fun. But no one, silly me. We'll see. You know, I'll get one of my kids to teach me. The Seven of Swords, you gotta play the game of life in a different way. You're moving about it all wrong. Seems like you're trying to do too much all at once. Or I don't even think it's that. I think you can handle a lot. I think it's more that you feel like you don't want to do too much. When it's like, bro, you want if you want the life of excess, you yourself need to be excess. Meaning you have excess abundance. You have an excess of an abundant mindset. You have an excess of self-love. That's how love works too. You love yourself so much that your love overflows outside of you into your partner, who is supposed to reflect you in the sense that they also love themselves that much that they are also overflowing back into you. So it's just an infinite equal exchange of beautiful love. Oh my God, we're in love. It's so lovely and everyone's so lovely. Oh my God. But you're all like, I gotta hold on my love to myself. That's one way to go about things, but that way breeds a certain result. You gotta think big. You gotta think bigger. And if you can't conceive of bigger, ask your spirits to help you think bigger, to inspire you to think bigger. Actually, I'm gonna do it for you. Spirit, can you inspire this person to think bigger so that they can because I want you to get rich, fam. Hell yeah, I want you to get rich. We need new rich people around. The ones that have been around suck. Like, I know there's people more deserving of that wealth, and you deserve that wealth too. Hello, look at the motherfuckers who have that shit. You think you can't get it. Why? Look